Is Paul Moturi. I'm from Kenya. Since I was young, I've always had this problem with water. Every time I touch water or every time I bathe, my skin always itches. It is like whenever water comes into contact with my skin, it reacts like acid. So I've gone to many doctors and I've never gotten any help. The last time I went to a doctor was in 2020. And I'll attach the medical report. And what the doctor told me is that I am allergic to water. And I was surprised. I've had many people having allergies of many things, but how can you be allergic to water? Water is supposed to be life. But here was the doctor telling me that I would have to live with the problem since it was an allergy like the other ones. Unfortunately, I accepted the doctor's report and I've been with that problem ever since. Now it has been almost over 10 years. And now I realize that I made a mistake. Now that I'm a member of the altar, I became a member of the altar this year. And I realized that even if the doctor is an expert, I should not have accepted his report as the final report, because God, Elroy, has the final say. Some few days ago, I was watching the prayers on YouTube, the prayers under the titles of Wonders of Elroy. And I think during the third day, when it reached the time of Pastor Jerry speaking over the illnesses that he was seeing in the spirit, out of nowhere he just mentioned, I see a person who, whenever they come into contact with water, it's like fire, even their own sweat.
I don't know who you are when you touch water. It will be like your body's on fire. Even your sweat. If you are the one putting it on the live stream, by the message of God, let it be reversed.
I jumped because I've heard him speaking over many illnesses, but I never expected him to speak over such a condition. Anyway, I received that word and I took it, I grabbed it and I prayed over it. You know, this is a problem I've had for many years and it has affected my life because I am not able to take a bath every day. I have to take a bath like 3 days a day to avoid the effects the water has on me. It doesn't matter whether the water is cold or whether the water is warm. It always has the same effect on my skin. So also I can't swim. I'm 25 years old and I've never been able to swim up until now. So the next day, believe it or not, when I went to bathe, I was even surprised. I even stayed in the bathroom for more time than I always do. I was able to bathe. There was no itching. I can't even believe that this is something that the doctors had concluded, but God has the final say, and He has shown me mercy. Now I'm able to interact freely with water. I'm going to start my swimming lesson soon, and I give God all the praise. And I'm here to thank Roy, and I know I'll be back here even with more testimonies. Pastor Jerry, thank you for the sacrifices you make in Jesus' name. May the oil on your heads never run dry.
And as we video celebrate our God, celebrate!